Hey guys, it is Robin the Lady Biker. How is everyone doing today? Well, I'm out for a ride, and guess what? I am on Scarlett. Anyway, guys, we all have those horrible Harley-Davidson dealership experiences. We've all had them. However, today I'm coming to talk to y'all because I want to tell you about the best, and I mean the best experience I have ever had with a dealership. Come on, let's go for a ride and I'm going to tell you all about it. Well, okay, guys. Well, I am down in Fremantle. This is over here by Bathers Beach, and I finally got my beautiful girl here. And guys, I cannot tell you, if y'all have been tracking the whole saga, oh my gosh, being back on this girl, having her back, having her legal here in Western Australia has been, it's been an epic adventure. And if you haven't seen some of my videos about shipping a bike, drop down to the description, or later on I'll have it up here somewhere in the top, a link to those videos. Oh, hold on, let me see. I think I want to go this way. No, this was not the way I wanted to go. Hold up, guys, I'll be back. All right, I'm still not completely sure I'm on the right road yet, but we'll figure it out as we ride. So anyway, but registering Scarlett has been another whole saga in and of itself for so many reasons. But in the process, I have found a dealership. Now, this dealership I'm talking about is Perth Harley-Davidson in Burnswood. I'll have to tell you down here in the bottom. Anyway, they time and time again surprised, impressed. They took care of Allie and I through this whole process of getting the bikes registered here in Western Australia, and I could not be more grateful. And they have truly won my loyalty because of it all. So let's start with yeah, they frown upon us running over people here. It all started with just trying to get them here. We were having such a hard time because once the bikes finally did ship, we had to have a place to receive them. And, we didn't have initially a physical long-term address. And then once we did, we really were in a place where we couldn't be the receiving people, our agent, or the people to physically take custody of the bikes once they arrived. And so we went over there, and, of course, the first time we went in, they were a little standoffish because they didn't know Allie and I. I mean, we're these two crazy Americans who just walked into their shop. But as we got to talking to the guys in parts and the guys in service, and they got to know us, we were able to negotiate with them to be the receiving agent, to be the people who actually physically receive the bikes once they entered Perth. And, I mean, come on, how many shops are honestly willing to do that? And to do so, they went above and beyond to help us out. Then as we started doing the research on what to do, what the bikes were going to need to be legal here in Australia as opposed to when we were in the U.S., and I say they, I mean the parts, the service, the whole 9 yards, they did just as much, and in some cases more research than Allie and I were. And I mean, partly because they understood the system a little bit better too, but they were able to get information that we couldn't because of their contacts and whatnot. And it really made a huge difference in how quickly we were able to figure out what was needed, what wasn't. And I'll be honest, I went to another dealership in this area that was not part of the Perth family, and they tried to tell me that I had to do 15 different things to make my bike legal. No. We only had to do like 2 for Allie and 3 for me, or 2 for Cherry and 3 for Scarlett. And that kind of put me off a little bit. So the fact that the guys at Perth were honest with us and they didn't try to take advantage of the fact that we were new to the area and we're still learning how everything worked. And so they just completely went above and beyond. So there was that. Another area that really surprised me was we came down to, we weren't certain if we had to change out the speedometers. And there was a lot of back and forth, and we weren't really sure. And the service manager at Perth Harley said, you know what? I'm going to send you to a guy, and this is one of the guys that I go to whenever I need stuff done specifically for my bikes. And he sent me and it was a friend of his, but the guy was so knowledgeable on exactly what we had to do, and he gave us a step-by-step process once we had all the conversions done. And he told us, no, you don't need to change the speedometer. And he told us, and everything that he told us was stuff we'd already done. And he goes, but sadly, I'm not the one who can do the inspection. Let me send you to the right guy, because for what we needed, there was really only one place that you could go in this entire area. Let's find out. I think we're going to go this way. That you could go to. And so, Leon actually lost business, but he was honest with us and he could have told us something that wasn't true and, taken our money and whatnot, but he didn't. And so time and time again, not only did the guys at the parts and service department not only take care of us with what they could do, if they didn't have it or they didn't have the knowledge, they sent us to other people. And if those people didn't know it or didn't have it, they sent us to the people that could. And I'm telling you, this was time and time and time again. I was blown away by this level of customer service. So, fast forward, and we get the bikes. They do the various modifications. Cherry's good to go. We get her registered. Scarlett, however, has a problem. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you know it was her ABS module was blown. And I'm not going to lie, guys, if you do the research on this module, this is not a cheap part. And I did a lot of research and a lot of asking questions, a lot of blonde questions, to find out if this was really something that could have been a problem or not. And just FYI, it was exactly what was wrong with Scarlett. This girl is in pristine shape now. But, through the whole process and, and the parts being on back order and pushed back on back order, the service manager or my contact there, Regan, over and over and over again, stayed in contact with me. He kept me up to date on what was going on, just all of it. But what impressed me and what I was so happy about the most is he also took the time to educate me on my bike. He taught me about the module, what it looked like, where it went on the bike, why it was the issue. So it wasn't just that he did his job, he went above and beyond his job to teach me more about my bike than I knew before, and he didn't have to do that, but he did. So guys, you know, and I know that there are some amazing and great dealers out there. I'm thinking I probably wanted to go that way. There are some amazing and great dealers out there. You know, and I've been to some good ones. But I have to say, in my years of riding, and even talking to my dad, who's been riding, gosh, since before I was even born, this kind of customer service and customer care is rare. And because not just one, but multiple people on the staff at Perth Harley-Davidson went above and beyond to take care of Allie and I. They have won our loyalty. Allie and I, we're not going anywhere. So guys, as I'm coming up here on the coast, this is my first full day of having Scarlett legal and registered, and I have the opportunity to ride, and so that is exactly what I'm going to do. So before I sign off, my question for you is, regardless of make and model, what have you ever come across a dealership, a shop, an independently owned shop, anything that just consistently went above and beyond to take care of you? Tell us, you know, where the shop is, the name of the shop, and your experience. Share it out there. Let's you know, share the love of the people that do the things right. So with that, guys, do what I'm doing. If you can, get out and ride. When you do, have fun. Be safe. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.